What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about painting something that I get asked about quite frequently is raw ABS. There are several steps I take to ensure proper promotion, ensure the paint sticks don't get blowed back off by the pressure washer, or get chipped and start peeling. I'll show you the steps I take and have had success with. So if you're interested, check it out. Alright, so what we have here is a front spoiler lip for a BMW. Came in raw ABS, which has issues sometimes with the paint properly adhering to. So the first thing I've done for time purposes is pre-scuffed this thing. If you can see these light sand scratches that's already been put in it. I done that yesterday because I like to apply a soap to a 3M Scotch-Brite such as this one, okay? The gray, not the red. It's a little bit less aggressive, and as I scuffed it yesterday, just scuffed it lightly, really good, focusing on the edges. So that's where the paint starts to peel at, usually to begin with. It just ensures what's called a mechanical promotion of the paint to stick. So I done that yesterday, like I said, with applying water and soap to this Scotch-Brite just to get the oils off of this plastic and get it clean prior to painting. But I wanted it dry today, so I went ahead and done that yesterday. It's really simple though, just apply soap and water to this pad, scuff it really good all over, focusing on the edges and nooks and crannies of the plastic, and rinse it off with water. You can blow it dry with an air blower, or just let it sit out in the sun is usually the best way. The heat works really good on drawing those oils out as well. So after it self dries, then you come to this step right here. So I'm going to show you the cleaners I use: adhesion promoters, paints, clears, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so special cleaner for this raw ABS, what I like to use is this Exalta brand plastic, part number 231-9S. I think it's mostly alcohol and maybe a little bit of vinegar added as a good chemical to draw these oils out of the plastic, and give a good clean surface to spray on. So let's put a little bit on a paper towel and give it a good wipe down with this. It's a little bit different chemical than a regular pre-cleano that has like a wax and grease remover. This is specially formulated to clean this raw plastics and give a good adhesion. When these plastics are poured in the mold and formed at the manufacturer, they have a mold release agent that's chemically blended in with the plastics to draw them out of the mold, and 9 times out of 10 that's what's causing the problems with your paint not sticking, if you're having problems already. So give it a good wipe down and keep wiping until this residue goes away and the plastic feels really dry and clean. So this surface is really clean. I'm gonna show you this. All that's left on it is maybe some little fibers from the paper towel, but we're also going to blow it off and use a tack cloth to get rid of that before we start spraying. Alright, so next thing, just to get these little paper towel fibers off, we're going to be using this tack cloth. And this has a wax embedded in the cloth, so I think a common mistake people make is applying this thing and bearing down. And what that's doing is it's kind of smearing some of this wax on our panel. So we're not using that. All we're doing is using the wax to attract any kind of lint that's laying on the panel, and any kind of trash that might be, you know, on the surface level. So I'm going to slightly apply some compressed air, and lightly, I'm not putting any pressure on this drag. I'm just lightly dragging it across the surface. And what this will do is, you know, blow any trash that's kind of floating around this guy. And that wax is going to be picking up any kind of trash that's laying on the surface of it. So I have a nice clean trash-free panel to spray. Won't take much, just getting mostly the lint from our paper towel from the cleaner off of it. So, alright, so next we'll start spraying this guy. Alright, so next we're going to be applying a Bulldog adhesion promoter. It really does a really good job of, it's almost like a glue. We're spraying on it before the paint that takes just a few minutes to flash, and it it says it makes the paint stick. Does a really good job of sticking the base coat to the plastic. So here we go on that. It's just a really light coat we'll be applying to that. It's a real thin product. We just need like I said, a super light coat to stick on there. And that's all it really takes is just you know, real light coat of this Bulldog to get it'll take about 5 minutes to flash, and we'll have the base coat going on to stick to this adhesion promoter really good. So stick around. Alright, so the base coat, we'll be using Exalta Chromax. Has been vindicated for the paint color A52 Space Gray by BMW. Really sharp color. So now we got all the plastic prep for the base, we can go ahead and be spraying it. Alright, so you can see the base coat here has laid down nice and smooth. Some people, when they're getting some issues with their ABS or raw plastics, are from the oils, like I talked about, that's coming out of the plastic from the mold release agents, and a lot of times that causes fish eyes that you'll be able to see in the plastics, and also you know, it'll kind of look streaky or runny where that oil's coming out of it. So here you can see the base coat's laid down nice and smooth, and it's stuck really good due to the mechanical and the chemical promotion that we've done here. So now we're gonna apply the clear coat and get this thing done. Alright, so that's one coat. I'm gonna let this thing flash for a good 10, maybe 15 minutes, and come back and do it again. Usually 2 good heavy coats with this clear I use does a really good job. It's an ADHESION 498. I think the best clear on the market, especially for the money. So we'll get one more coat on it and we'll call it done. Alright guys, so one more coat of clear goes on, and we'll just be down to letting it dry. Yeah, so clear coat went nice and smooth. Ended up putting three pretty good coats on this guy, and like I said, it'll be there. It'll be stuck to the plastic. Won't have to worry about it chipping, peeling, pressure washing off. Stuck really good. So hope you guys enjoyed it.